I think they just had it. That game we got to spectate them was just absolute insanity. Great job by them. Oh, man. Hey, Wei Wanzhou on the Absol. So we're getting a little bit of some throwback action out of A through L as well.
Absol, I mean, I wonder who they're looking for most here. Obviously, Guardy is a fun target for Absol. Did they also have Glaceon on the other side? Was that what it was? No. They've got Espeon. Interesting. They've got 3 Vs.
Yeah, so Espeon, Sylveon, Umbreon is who they've got here.
All right, here we go. Venusaur pushing forward right here, looking for that secure on that wild farm right there. Getting pushed back a little bit.
Do you think they put Absol, they put Weiwan in the middle so Borty can go get the second rotation just in case they're an invade? They're in for like a rough surprise because it's an Absol instead of a Bulbasaur?
I guess it could be. Also, yeah, Bulbasaur, yeah, it just has such a terrible clear, so maybe they were worried about that. Here comes the Absol, not able to hit that first pursuit, but coming in with another one right there. There gets the reset, another reset, and they all go down.
Well, that's why you play Absol early. That's a good old spike for them as they're able to get not only the wild Pokemon and like colliding the team at the same time. Just a sick look. And Absol is exciting Pokemon to watch when it's on fire for sure.
Definitely. Unfortunate here. Ooh, nice one. They were able to pick up that big bird there. I was going to say unfortunate here for our orange side team Gigachad because for a minute there they were just not able to make anything happen in that bottom path. Their Guardy was still 4 even after grabbing blue, but they were able to pick that up. Great swing for them.
Wei Wanzhou on the other side of the map, grabbing all of Gigachad Gaming's buffs as they are populating back onto the screen. Just going to be able to really cut them off from that free experience as you like to think of it because it's on their side of the map. Moving back forward, jumping into the middle here. And now Wei Wanzhou can really have a huge impact on any lane they go to.
Yeah, it's so nice. Once it's level 7, it gets that second move, you know, which I have to assume is Sucker Punch, but of course they could be playing something else. You're just able to outplay so easily that they can head right into that central area and know that they can really win any fight down there. They're jumping to the bottom path right now, looking for something. They pick it up. Yep, they are not playing Sucker Punch because that's what I said they were going to play. So, of course, they're playing Psycho Cut, which is very, very doable as well.
Yeah, I think they've been leaning into Psycho Cut. The other time we saw them on camera as well. Which I believe increases the damage done by your whole team to the players that have the Psycho Cut mark over top of them. Is that accurate?
Oh, I didn't know it was the whole team. Is it the whole team? I thought it was just Absol. You might be right, though.
Going in right into the gravity. That's a KO bursting into the Unite move. They're going to get to follow up on Tobii. Tobii is so low on HP. Nice mean look, but don't quite get out of the range of that Absol. They're going right on top of Indigo here. Another gravity is down. The Hyper Voice is going to get spacing, but Wei Wanzhou is going to be on the backside trying to score 40. Nope, just a bait and switch on top of Erzaron very quickly as they decide to just stop the scoring animation again to try and get their points in or try and get a KO at least. But by that time, Fanri's back and that pressure is on and Absol has to get out.
Here we go. 102.64. Registeel still on the board right here. No one's trying to rip it just yet. We have some damage raining down on it right here from our orange side, but we have a fight breaking out. Here comes the big time Venusaur Unite move, and it catches 2.
That is sick. That's exactly what you want. Now Borty can flip its attention to the Registeel and Crinski can focus on the actual spacing and needs to revive. Rapid Spin Water Spout right into the backline as they were flanked by this Blastoise, and now Oskitar is looking to get the spacing they need to close out this goal zone. Here comes Fanri right back, but there's still a Kirlia. Haven't quite been able to evolve just yet, and that's going to be a detriment for them. They're collapsing on top of Wei Wanzhou, but Wei Wanzhou says, I collapse on top of you, sir, as they get a KO and are able to get right back out.
The funny thing is, that's exactly how Wei Wanzhou sounds as well. Really nice play by them. They got caught in the mean look, but they said, yeah, I got a bit of a mean look for you as well. Through their Unite move, made sure they didn't take any damage right there, turned it right back around onto that Sylveon. Maybe getting a little too bold right here, trying to get out. The Pollen Puff is on them. They're being chased by the entire team, but it looks like Absol with the mobility is going to shake this a little bit.
Yeah, going right back in, trying to follow up on the Hydro Typhoon there. Successful. Clefable rolls fly, tries to get the KO on Weiwanjo, puts the gravity down, but it's still not enough. Absol stands strong. Oskitar is the one catching a lot of the receipts of that damage that can't quite find the Absol, so they get KO'd. And now Erzaron's using this to push past. Solar Beam catches 4. Another Verdant Anger right into the middle. 2 players down immediately. Erzaron has the Psycho Cut mark, and Indigo does not, but they just get Psycho Cut down, as that's another Absol Unite. They're jumping on top of Laura. Laura peels back. Sword Power finds its way between Ayame and Weiwanjo, but that goal zone, my friend, is gone.
Gee, I mean, this is just such a dominant performance here. This Venusaur is picking up huge KOs, big moments with that Unite move, and Absol is just putting on a clinic right now, making you think that this thing is actually relevant in the meta, and I guess in the hands of a player like this, it is.
It's looking phenomenal. The team is working really well around it to make sure that its engagements are facilitated and its way out is also kind of carved and clear for them. Not getting in too many situations where you really feel like they're in hot water. Of course, I say that, and now they're putting a mean look and everybody's collapsing on top of Weiwanjo and they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at them. And that's a quality KO because that was a level 13 Absol at 4 minutes 20.
Yeah, that's a great KO for them. Huge catch-up experience. At the same time, Absol's been an absolute force throughout this match. Umbreon going real deep right here. I'm not sure exactly what was going on. I guess they didn't expect that Blastoise to come in and kind of, you know, split the team in that moment, because Umbreon was like, hey guys, here we go. I got the meat. Guys? And then Umbreon goes down.
Yeah, there's clearly a plan that was drawn up that was not executed well by Gigachad here. Obviously, Tobii finding the prime target, and now a big Unite move is going to get a KO streak of 3 for Borty as well. 4 players down, and Tobii has to sit on this goal zone and hope that this thing stays standing long enough for the rest of the team to pull up for the support. Here comes Fanri there over Gardevoir. They do have their Unite move, so they can pop it right on top of the goal zone. They do. Very Singularity is out. The mean look is there, and that's a quality KO again that Gigachad Gaming is able to pick up.
Well, I'm shocked that LD actually scored right. I don't know why. I just thought the damage would actually kind of stop them. But no, LD gets the points in. 219-64. There's another mean look, and they are incredibly mean as the Psyshock is coming down. One of the hardest Pokemon in the game to take down, but they're trying to do it right here. See if they can get rid of this Slowbro, and it doesn't look like it's possible.
Yame doing a good job just being there in support, making sure the Slowbro doesn't get knocked out, because they need that Slowbro to insulate these goal zones. Gigachad Gaming down a bunch on the scoreboard, approximately 150 points. Now we have another Absol Unite, which is going to lead into potentially 2 KOs. Good gravity by Indigo to make sure Erzaron and themselves don't go down. That force is just enough out of Weiwanjo for them to retreat.
Yeah, taking a look at the scenery right here. Nothing wrong with it. There's a lot going on Thea Sky Ruins here. As you can see, Absol, one of my favorite things about this pursuit build is against these objectives, all you just need to do is jump behind it after it starts to attack. It stays in its animation. You reset your pursuit, do insane damage, and rip it apart. They are going to have to deal with this quickly and then get ready for Rayquaza. Obviously, Absol looking to charge its Unite moves back up. We don't know their items, but if they are running Amp, they get their Unite very fast, and it does a ton of damage. I love running Amp on Absol for that reason. They also could be stacking, of course. I'm not sure how much they've scored throughout this match, but it's almost a level 15, so it's going to be able to pick up a ton of big KOs.
Yeah, rare misstep by Indigo right there, taking a ton of damage for no real value found the other way, as Crinski's doing a great job using their Surfs for spacing. Still waiting for that Absol Unite to tick online, as well as that Clefables. Both teams missing one, but I'd like to think that Weiwanjo's is a little bit more valuable in this moment right here. They would love to have it specifically because they're in a decent flanking position here.
This looks so unbelievably bad right now. Huge Absol Unite pushes in, but they actually are able to save themselves with the Sylveon Unite. Umbreon Unite basically just to run away. No one goes down from that exchange as Blastoise moves in with a massive Blastoise Unite move from the eject button. Looking for something on the Venusaur. It throws in a huge Unite as well. 2 down.
A great engagement by A through L here, as they were able to get tons of value out of their Unite moves, and they're still sandbagging 2 of them, one of which is going to be the strongest one they have available left, and that's the Slowbro Slow Beam. They're going to be able to target down any one they want and make sure that they are gutted immediately. Hyper Voice on Crinski, they eat a Pollen Puff as well. Nice pot shots by Borty over the shoulder. They're raining in damage. Everybody's at half HP. They're sitting around this Clefable to get the Moonlight. We got a big time re-engagement here. The gravity is down. Rapid Spin Water Spout traps in the mean look, and the Venusaur sword finally does get gobbled up. Tobii's looking to pivot on Crinski. Crinski surfs back in on Tobii. Tobii's low on HP, but who else but Wanjo looking for a target. Fanri's on the backside. There is nothing left in the tank, and the whole team is wiped. Spraggles, come on, A through L, putting in the burgers without even taking Rayquaza.
Beautiful stuff right there. I don't know if you saw, Absol had the opportunity to go back cap. They didn't. They cleared birds in the top path, got another Unite move, and ran down for a double KO. Beautiful, beautiful game from them. I mean, just what an impressive show. Counter pick it, and then they did. So... here we go. Game number 2. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Your purple team, Gigachad Gaming. Your orange team. We are here in the losers bracket of the EU Aeos Cup qualifiers, Doobsnax.
I mean, back against the wall. A through L is looking for an opportunity here. And they've certainly got a good one. If they can play anything like they did in game 1, they're in good shape. Oskitar taking the tree into the top path. I haven't seen that in a minute.
I love a top path tree. No zoinks.
No zoinks.
I had to move it. There was no good time to do so.
I can think of a few. Maybe 40 seconds ago. Here we go. As we see Absol taking this farm, getting their level 5. They're going to head up to the top path right now. I wonder if they're going to play a different Absol, if they're going to run Pursuit, or if they're going to run Night Slash. I don't know which kind of Absol they like to play. It is Pursuit here in this top path, picking up this first KO.
Yep, and Indigo doing a great job again, keeping Laura topped off here by eating the Icicle Spears on its behalf. Oskitar is low. That's a quality KO for them. Moving back, and now Laura can really engage because Wanjo doesn't have enough Icicle Spears built up to do a ton of damage. Who else but Indigo getting so well positioned there. Spraggles, I can't say enough about this player. They've impressed me.
Yeah, you've been very impressed with them. They've been playing fantastic. They have been playing so well, so I'm fully with you right there. I think that is the first foul play we've seen, right? I think in the tournament we've got Umbreon finally on foul play. They're not looking to look mean.
No, they are looking to play and run a foul here as Oskitar wood hammers through both targets. Laura getting stunned is not a good look for them. However, Wanjo isn't here for the follow-up, so you're just dealing with a Trevenant and an Eldegoss, and that's firepower that can be mitigated by a Moonlight.
Here comes Wanjo, level 7. Charging up their spears right here for this fight. Down in the bottom path here, we can see this Intellion in a lot of trouble right now, and it does go down.
Fanri well played here, getting them down with the Electro Ball, using another one on top of Crinski. Wanjo was hanging out in the middle for those birds. I can't really tell which direction those may have gone, but now Laura is getting Icicle Speared in without Indigo to take any of those on their behalf. Luckily, not fully charged up.
It's fun to see the tree in this position, kind of play it as this all-rounder top path, like a Blastoise or a Buzzwole in this situation. I actually love this call. I think tree is just so insanely good. The stuns from it are amazing.
I agree, and especially when it's double stacking in the position like it would be right here in the top path. It has, I mean, so much self-sustain. Partner it with an Eldegoss, and it's going to take everything in the kitchen sink to put that tree down. Interesting
to see Erzaron here on the rapid spin build. We've seen a little rapid spin, we've seen a little surf. Basically, Blastoise can do it all, and we're going to see how well they're going to be able to take this fight in the top path. Tree also level 7 now, so it has both of its moves.
Yeah, I'm taking a look. Nobody willing to pull up for the support, and I think they would have, if they would have sent at least one player at the top, they would have been able to deal with the tree and crash this goal zone. But alas, it is a 2v2. Glaceon United side, Wanjo targets down Tobii, but actually ends up hitting Laura as they went for the engage, and that's a quality KO. Mew Unite is out. They're looking to pursue. Borty's there. They fell Stinger away, so Fanri pivots over to Crinski. And now Fanri goes down because Wanjo is right there with the Ice Spear. Nice snipe shot before Tobii can hit the pad and get themselves a shield. And now this Regice is just going to be free for A through L.
Can I say, I mean, the play there by Borty on that Intellion, like just standing there for a minute, and they're like, I know the timing of the Mew Unite move. I don't think you're throwing Electro Ball early. I'm gonna fell Stinger in the last possible moment. That was a chef's kiss indeed.
Oh, it was terrific, and it forced that Electro Ball to go straight onto Crinski, who's sitting on pad, and of course is a Slowbro, a much better target if you're A through L for that move to hit. Wanjo now putting tons of pressure again on Tobii, but they are already level 10 Spraggles. They've silently been able to climb this experience lead.
Yeah, It's just been incredible to watch right here. Level 11 on this Glaceon right now. And you have to wonder, is this Absol pick the right pick? Can you play it at a high enough level to actually get the value out of it right here? Or are you just trying to shut down something that you didn't expect to see today?
It's starting to feel like they just picked it so they didn't have to deal with it because they couldn't respectfully ban it. However, like I said, in the face of two defenders, it doesn't look awesome. Trevenant comes out, kicks up 2. We got the eject into the Hydro Typhoon. Tobii playing far forward. We got Rapid Spin, Water Spout right on top of the heads of A through L, forcing out the Glaceon Unite back the other way. However, it's the tree, Oskitar, that's on the backside, causing tons of static in the backline, allowing this Regieleki to come really close to hitting. Indigo is almost down. Follow Me hits, but the Regieleki, more importantly, also hits. And now they have a huge overdunk of 34 points. Nice slow beam, easy KO. Spraggles, A through L, is not afraid of an Absol.
Yeah, I think they're going all the way to Z right now as they're looking to possibly push this tier 2. We saw a super unfortunate Unite move from Clefable right there. I have to assume they had some snapback on their close combat that they just got. One of the saddest things in the game when you see what has to be apparent snapback and you miss a huge move.
Absolutely. It's truly gutting. Truly gutting. Shout out to Fanri, though. Holding down this bottom pad has maybe been one of the few bright spots that we've seen out of Gigachad this game so far, as they're looking for an opportunity to leverage that. Big 5-player crash in the top. This is going to be good for them in terms of bringing the score lead somewhat to parity. If they can get back and insulate this bottom goal zone before it absolutely disappears, that'll be even better. It doesn't look like they've got the opportunity to make that pivot, as we've got a plus 34 in the bottom path, just like in the top.
Registeel going down right here, 228, 144. Absol coming up to this top path, looking to see if they can make something happen, but no, they are going to end up backing out right now. Nice experience up in the top as well for the side of our purple team, ABCD, who just needs to win one more game right here, and they're well on their way.
They are. Now we have Rapid Spin right on top of Ayame. However, the Icicle Spears from Weiwanjo are just too much. Weiwanjo already level 13 Spraggles. Biggest thing moving, and they've almost got an Inteleon online at level 13 as well.
Yeah, I mean, look at these levels. I mean, their highest, their tank is the same level as one of the highest levels on the enemy team. I know it's being played as their all-rounder, but just when you look at it like this, it's very stark, the difference in experience right here between these two squads.
It really is. Something silently pretty clever here that I haven't seen a lot of teams do, but it is pretty intuitive, is, you know, Eldegoss putting a heal right where the Regieleki stun is going to be, just putting the puff there so that the two players can keep hitting without having to pivot out of that area of effect. So making sure that their HP is up. I haven't seen that happen too often, but I thought that was a clever little play. I wanted to call it out.
Up in our top path right here, they're having to deal with this Regieleki. 40 seconds on the clock before Rayquaza hits. It feels like they've just been getting shut down really at every opportunity right here, and I wonder what we're going to be able to see from this squad as we go towards the later part of this match. It's do or go home right now for Gigachad Gaming, and I know they want to keep their dream alive and move forward here in the Aeos Cup. This tournament means so much. It's crazy that it's the first qualifiers of the year have so much riding on them.
They really do. I want to commend Borty's front positioning here with 8 seconds left till Rayquaza, as Borty is just going to be able to ice in these snipe shots. And I like how Crinski's right over their shoulder to be able to take the heat off of them if Gigachad Gaming does decide to collapse.
Here we go. We have Trevenant watching this top path. Umbreon kind of moving down through here to get some positioning right now, as all 5 members of Gigachad are up top, positioned above Rayquaza. Absol moving around with Blastoise right now, and it looks like they're moving around for a bit of a fight right here if they can seem to find one. Glaceon obviously just being able to zone them out pretty easily as soon as someone gets near that Glaceon. However, unfortunate, Snowcloak just goes down right there. They just lost their passive. This could be a moment that they could look for a fight.
Yeah, going straight in is Tobii the Umbreon, but there's no one else on the team there to follow them up. Tobii takes a ton of damage, forces out their Unite move, tries to gobble up anybody in that move, but nobody is there. Surf back the other way. Everybody's forced to retreat, and now they need to group up around Indigo to get the heals to make sure that they can re-engage. Boosted Auto comes through. Oskitar eats that on the chin. Surf back through. Glaceon Unite is there. Who's going to get that thing roped in? Hydro Typhoon right into the Trevenant Unite. Now we've got a Cloud and Cloud Crash. It's right into the back line. We're moving through Rapid Spin. Water Spout is spinning to win indeed as we're pivoting back. Just a Yame down for A through L, make it 2. Now Waywanjo's down as well. This is Orange's best opportunity to rip if they really want to. Oskitar, though, the sustain is there forever. Nice little Horn Leech pivots back. We've got a slow beam on Tobii. That's not the target they want, but it's the target they're going to get. 6 snipe shot there. Pivoting back the other way, 3 players down for Gigachad Gaming. I think their window of opportunity has just slammed shut, Spraggles, and they need to take a deep breath. They've only got 30 seconds. Laura is able to reset, but there's not going to be enough time on the clock unless they make a big-time prayer play.
They would have to have a full pocket score right now, and I just don't see a reality where that happens at all. Absol is looking for it. Only 20 seconds left. We have 3 members of the moving bottom, but here we have 40 points going in the top path. Umbreon is not able to make it up there in time. 14 in this bottom path. It looks like Tree is going to score as well. I don't think the points are going to be able to go in here. Bot, no, they are not. They had an opportunity to rip. It was a bit of a flip, but I think they probably are kicking themselves that they didn't go for it and they instead re-engaged.
What a game, A through L. They're going to take this one 2-0, push forward in the bracket, and I believe now for them,